Today I'll be sharing some of Jesus' healings with you, and the first will be the healing of blind Bartimaeus. Jesus and his disciples were leaving Jericho, and they saw a man on the side of the road begging. And as the man heard Jesus walk by, he said, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." The people standing around rebuked him for shouting at Jesus, but he kept on, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped and he told the people, "Call him." And the people said, "Bartimaeus, Jesus is calling you. Get up and go to him." And so he did. And Jesus said, "What is it you want me to do for you?" And Bartimaeus said, "I want to see again." And Jesus said, "Go, your faith has healed you." Immediately, Bartimaeus' sight was restored, and he followed Jesus. All right, the next story is Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. One Sabbath, Jesus was teaching in the synagogue, and he noticed a man with a shriveled hand. And the Pharisees and teachers of the law were in the synagogue too, and they were looking at Jesus to find something to accuse him of. And so they were watching closely to see if he was going to heal this man on the Sabbath. And Jesus knew what they were thinking, and so he told the man to stand up in front of everyone, and the man did. And Jesus looked at the Pharisees and teachers of the law, and he said, "Tell me, what is lawful on the Sabbath? To do good or evil? To save life or destroy it?" And then he looked at the crowd, and he looked at the man, and he said, "Stretch out your hand." And immediately the man's hand was restored. Oh, well, this angered the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, and they started talking about what they were going to do to Jesus. All right, the next story I'll share is Jesus and John the Baptist. So you may remember that John the Baptist is a relative of Jesus, and he baptized people in the Jordan River, and one of those he baptized was Jesus. All right, so John had disciples, and his disciples came to him and told him everything Jesus was doing. And he sent two of them to go to Jesus and ask him, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else?" And so by this time, Jesus had healed many of sickness, diseases, and evil spirits. And he had restored sight to many who were blind. So when John's disciples came to him, he told them to go back to John and tell him, "The blind see, the deaf hear, the lame walk, those with leprosy are cleansed, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor. Blessed are those who do not stumble on account of me." When John's disciples left, Jesus turned to the crowd and said, "What did you come out to the wilderness to see? A reed blowing in the wind? What did you come to see? A man dressed in fine clothes? No, those who wear fine clothes and indulge in luxury live in palaces. But what did you come to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, more than a prophet. John is the one of whom it is written, 'I will send my messenger ahead of you to prepare the way for you.' Of those born of women, there is none greater than John the Baptist. Yet the least in the kingdom of God is greater than he. The crowd, as they listened to Jesus, they knew that God's way was right because they had been baptized by John. But the Pharisees and teachers of the law rejected God's purpose for them because they were not baptized by John. I'll see you next time. God bless you.